Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can get the ALSv4 characters to actually look at your face instead of your chest. So, what I'm talking about here is, if I press play here and walk on over to these characters here, you can see that they're not actually looking at me, they're looking down at my chest, even though my eyes are up here. So, let's go and fix this. First, let's go into the blueprints folder and create a character logic and create a new blueprint of type character and call this bp underscore LookAt eyes actor or something of that sort. Now, this actor won't contain any logic. However, we are going to go and set the collision on all of these to ignore all. Now, why I'm using custom collisions on this is if I don't, and I use no collision, you will see that the climbable tab is still on block, because that is the default one that the ALS system uses here. So that basically means that we attach an actor to our, we're going to attach this actor to our head, and then the NPCs will look at this actor instead of us, ourselves. But if it is climbable, that means NPCs, if you have that set up, or the player character could climb the invisible eye actor. So we don't want this, so we just set it to custom and ignore all. The same goes for the capsule component, custom and ignore all. There we go, that's the collision setup. Now we can go, this isn't really necessary, but I'm just gonna set this to the bare minimum, because it doesn't have to be all that big. I'm going to 1 and 1. That's very tiny, but that is the point. Then over here we don't need any of these. We don't need event tick either, but I'm going to use it to draw a debug sphere. Oops, draw sphere. Here we go. So then the center will be get actor location of ourselves, and the radius, I will make this a bit smaller, like 15, and then the thickness of 0.5. Line color, I will make this green, like this. There we go. So let's see what this looks like. I'm just gonna spawn this guy here. It's a tad far away, and it's not here. Oh, right, of course, because this is using 0 collisions, but it is simulating gravity, so that's why. Anyway, I know what it looks like, so it's fine. Let's try attaching this to our character. So let's open up the base character BP. Go and say, we'll spawn this on begin play. So let's open the on begin play function. Let's add a new pin to this sequence. Excuse me. And say spawn actor from class. Then the class is the LookAt eyes actor. And I'm going to promote this to a variable. LookAt eyes. LookAt eyes actor. There we go. And I'm immediately going to attach actor to component. So then the parent component will be our mesh, and the socket name will be head. So now this will snap to our head. Oh, we need to set the location rule to snap to target, rotation rule, snap to target, and scale rule can be anything. I'm going to snap to target because it looks nicer. Then one more thing, this will generate an error because if I compile here, this spawn transform currently has nothing in it. But that's fine, we're not using the transform because we are immediately attaching it to ourselves. So we can just split this bin and get these default variables. Now if I compile, you can see that it works just fine. You can see this green sphere is now attached to our head. But then the characters aren't looking at it yet. So let's go ahead and fix that. First, what we need to find is what causes this character to look at us. That's in the AI folder, If we open up the AI character, we can see here that it's using ALSvT task SetFocus. So let's open up this task and find, here we go, it is using the SetFocus command, which is what is causing the AI to look at our player. However, this will look at our player's base location. So if I go into the base character blueprint, you can see that this, where the arrow is located, is our center, and that is what they're looking at. So let's try and get them to look at the head. First, in order to do that, we need to communicate where is that head. So let's go ahead and find blueprints, interfaces, and the character BPI. You could create a new interface, but I figured since it's already here, we might as well just add a function here and call this get look at eyes actor, and it will take an output, and that is, oh, if I could spell it right, it is the actor of type actor, object reference, that's an actor action, whoops, actor object reference, there we go. Compile and save this. And then inside the base character blueprint, we now have under interfaces get look at eyes actor. So what we're going to plug in here is just the look at eyes actor. Whoops, that's the function. Make sure to get the variable and plug it in here. And then in the SetFocus task, we are going to get the player, it says controller and get control pawn. I'm going to swap this for gets player character instead. Don't know if it makes much of a difference, but that's what I always use. And say get look at eyes actor. See there it says message, which means we are using the interface. And then this actor will be our new focus instead of the player character. And if I go ahead and play, now you can see this guy is aiming up at our head, and where is he? The other guy that was looking at me. Here he is. Oh, they're all looking at me, I guess. No? Oh, here. You're looking at my eyes now. So, now that we've done this, we can clean it up by just removing event tick. And as you can see, the actors will now look at our eyes. So let's try something different and scale this actor up a whole bunch. Let me just try this. Now I'm absolutely huge. Hang on. This will do. And as you can see, they will still try and aim up at our head because that is the part that they're supposed to look at. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please let me know by leaving a like down below. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave those in the comments and I will try my best to help you. That'll be all from me. I hope to see you again soon, and good luck!